What's going on, guys? Right now we're here in my Redfoot tortoise enclosure and we're gonna see if they laid any eggs last night. So here is one of their hides. As you can see right here, there's an obvious nest right there. Could be that, you know, they were just sleeping there and they kind of dug it out, but that is a little bit too deep, a little bit too steep to be them sleeping. Let's see if over here there's anything going on. We got a few Redfoots in here. Here looks a little bit disturbed. Nothing too crazy. We'll check it out just in case, but there might not be anything in there. What's up, guys? How you doing? Good morning. Oh, good. They're not friendly. All right, so let's get started here with the first. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Right on the surface. Good thing I come pretty early. Right now it is around 8 in the morning. So I come pretty early and doesn't really give these guys a chance, especially that big girl right there. We don't want to give her a chance to come and destroy all these eggs. They like to dig, so they'll get in here and destroy all the eggs if we don't collect them in time. The chickens too, but not as much as the other tortoises would. There we go. We got 4 beautiful eggs right there. Oh, nope, 5 beautiful eggs right there. There's a really big clutch for a Redfoot tortoise. I think the biggest clutch that I've gotten out of a Redfoot is 7, if not 8, but I'm pretty sure it's 7, and I think it was a Bella that laid 7 eggs, which a Bella is actually my smallest female, so that's pretty crazy. Look at all these beauties here. I love the Redfoot tortoises. They're all very calm tortoises, not like the sulcatas that are very active and very powerful. They're a lot more chill. They don't fight too often, you know, they'll bump into each other every now and then, but they are honestly really good with each other. Now for the next spot. Now that I look at it a little bit closer, this honestly does look a lot like a nest. So let's see, hopefully we get lucky. But actually it looks like maybe this dirt was just piled up towards the back, but the nest might be around here. Oh yeah, I found the nest. It's right under here. This one's a lot deeper than the other one. Check it out. There's the first egg. Look at that. Let's see how many eggs we'll be able to pull out of this nest. This ground here is a little bit harder than the other side. The other side, the nest was right there on the surface. And this one's a little bit deeper, a little bit more compact. And here is young boy paying a visit, seeing what's going on in his territory. I think this one only laid 3 eggs. Yeah, looks like the rest of the chamber is already empty. Hey, what you doing? That's why we call him young boy, because he'll try and run over everything and he attacks our legs. What's up, buddy? He's an ivory sulcata tortoise. That's a regular sulcata tortoise. That is Nick's, or not Nick, sorry. That is Shelly. If you guys remember her from Shelly and Tara, I got them 4 years ago and they were about the size of my hand, maybe a little bit smaller actually. Now look how big she is. Unfortunately though, I don't need any more sulcatas, so I sold Tara, and she's also sold. She's just getting picked up in December, so I'm taking care of her until then. There we go, 8 beautiful Redfoot tortoise eggs. Now all we gotta do is go set up a container and put them in the incubator. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up some tortoise eggs for incubation. You get some of this vermiculite. You could also use perlite. I prefer vermiculite just because it's been more readily available for me. I have used perlite. It's kind of the same thing, but you know, I'm just used to this one. Get a little bit more. There we go. So after you get a nice little bin full of vermiculite, just like that, nothing too crazy. Just a layer that's about an inch deep. Get some warm water. And I do this by feel now because I've been doing this already for years. But if you guys are doing this at home, you want a little scale kind of like this, and you weigh out the amount of vermiculite that you have, and you're gonna want the same amount of water in there by weight. So let's say, for example, you have 100 pounds of vermiculite. You're going to want 100 pounds of water to mix into it. What I do is I just spray it down just like this. And I mix it up. And I'm going to tell you guys how you could know if your vermiculite mix is good. In a second, I just got to, mix it. All right, so when you squeeze it, if it stays like that, that's good right there. It holds its form, and you see there's no water dripping out the bottom. So you can squeeze this as much as you want. No water comes out, but it holds its form. That means that it's the perfect consistency right there. So now, all we need to do is put the eggs in. All right, here we go. So I have 4 more eggs that I got off camera. We're gonna be setting them up right here. Something that I need to get a little bit more used to is not giving them so much space, because I always space them out a lot when the container is empty. And then once it's filled up, I have a bunch of empty space and nowhere to put the new eggs. So if you put it a little bit tighter, if you're expecting a lot of eggs, a little bit tighter is the smarter option. Here we go. We have 12 beautiful little Redfoot eggs that are going to be hatching out in about 5 months. Now we just cover these bad boys up, put them in the incubator. I also like to put the date here so that I know when the first batch of eggs were laid, and then the last ones. That way I know a rough estimate of when these eggs are going to hatch out. So if they were laid 12/6, that means they're going to be hatching out around May 6th. All right, so I just came to give some water to my quails, and we got to say hi to Gary, because he's right here desperate for a little bit of attention. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Come on, what you doing? All right, we're gonna let gravity take care of this door. Or actually, you know what? We're gonna put you right there, Gary, and we're gonna close the door properly. Nope, don't jump, crazy. Check this guy out. He's gotten so much more friendly since I got him. He's always been pretty friendly, but at first he would like get scared of me and he'll try and bite me and stuff. Doesn't try and bite anymore. He hasn't tried biting anybody in months already. So that's great. He also likes to like get on the floor and run around and explore, which, normal. Every animal likes to do that pretty much. But he's also a prairie dog, so he likes to tunnel and get under things. So we can't let him just walk around freely in the yard, because he'll definitely get under something and eventually escape. Oh, watch out, Gary. But I'll sometimes let him go on this side. I have the yard pretty closed off. The only thing that I'm scared about is him going under this shed. But since I have all the bunnies free roaming, the entire yard is closed off. So as long as I'm watching him, it's not a problem for him to go free and explore. I also let him inside of my house all the time, and he'll just walk around the house. Where there's no problem. He could do whatever he wants freely. That being said, I always keep an eye on him regardless of where we are, because I don't want him getting under anything. Inside the house, for example, he could try and get under the cabinets or under the laundry machine or anything like that, Gary, what are you doing? You see, immediately he's trying to get into all the holes, see what's going on. What's up, buddy? Come here. Come here, Gary. Oh my God. Where are you going? Ooh. Come here. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. All right, let's go put Gary back. Check this guy out. Isn't he the cutest? Gary! Gary! Come on, do what you just did right now. He never, ever does it on video. He always just makes me look dumb screaming at him for no reason. But he does this little bark, which is what I try and get him to do, but he only does it when I'm not recording. Gary! Gary! Freaking little animal. And here's the Aldabra. These guys have gotten huge. Check these out. The Aldabras have gotten huge. And radiated tortoises have always been my favorite. But honestly, I think these guys might take the cake. I'm having difficulty seeing the radiated tortoises being anywhere near as cool as this guy right here. Look at him. This man comes up to me and sticks his neck out just so that I can pet him like this. He loves being pet. I've never seen a tortoise that looks to be pet. He'll sit around his food and not eat it just so that I could be petting him. If I were to put food in front of him right now, he would be more focused on me petting him than him eating. Normally the tortoises, if you give them food, that's what they're after. You know, they'll come up to me. They'll come up to me and they'll like hang around me, but they really want food. This guy, he comes and he just hangs out around me just to be around me. I feel like he actually genuinely cares about me, but you know, that's probably not true. He probably just likes being pet. And I don't know what is going on inside of his mind right now. They just seem so thoughtless. The Aldabras, at least. The other tortoises, they seem a lot more like inquisitive. This guy, you can see, he just seems like he has an empty brain. He stands up like a statue whenever I pet him. And he'll stay like that for a few minutes. Even if I put food in front of him right now, he'll just stay like that. And I mean, like, if I put the food and I walk away and leave, he'll stay frozen like this for a little bit. But yeah, today isn't really a very eventful day. I just have to clean up. I have to set up some new products on my website. And check this out. I've been looking for this guy right here for a while. It's my Florida box turtle. He got out of my, well, his enclosure, not my enclosure. But like I said, my yard, I completely enclosed it, so these animals, they really have no way of getting out. So I don't really stress about it when they do get out of their enclosures, because first of all, I know they're all healthy. He gets out through here, this hole right here, which is made by a rat, a wild rat that just comes in here, because these are my rats that I breed for the snakes. And the rat would go under here and eat some of the food that's down there. So I need to find a solution for that, because I don't want that, obviously. That's one good thing and a bad thing about keeping animals. When you keep so many animals, other animals tend to come. And I say it's good and bad, because bad in this sense where I have rodents coming. Not really rodents, it's just one big rat. And he's low-key kind of friendly. I see him there all the time. And since I'm always out here, he's gotten used to me, so he doesn't really run away from me as much. And we also get a lot of green iguanas and agamas and different animals that are here to eat the tortoise's food. And look, he's still there, just like I said, just chilling as I walk around the entire yard. He just stands there waiting for me to keep petting him. And I have found some really cool animals here in my yard as well. I've had turtles show up. At one point, I even had a Redfoot tortoise show up, so that's pretty insane. And we gotta go somewhere else, because these birds are driving me crazy. I can't talk out here. It's like the more noise you make, the more noise they want to make. Well, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. But make sure you subscribe and leave some comments for some future suggestions, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. And have a great day.